Well, we're here at Bellmore, and it appears that we have a locomotive that has died. We're going to check it out right now. Yeah, I don't hear it at all. 501 is down. Yeah, you don't hear it at all. It's down. It looks like they're troubleshooting it. Let's figure out what's going on up here. Yep. This locomotive has broken down. It's down.
Yeah, working on it.
So, alright, so that's the eastbound. I'm going west. Yep, it's down. They're gonna have to tow it. Ridiculous. He said it was a fuel pump. But again, these things are just complete garbage. Alright. Here comes another one. It's westbound. Gotta wait for these two express trains to go. Train is standing room only, so this train is probably supposed to do another run, and now it's disabled, and then I could be able to replace this train now. So yeah, I mean, these things are just pieces of junk. Not the cars are great. It's these locomotives. They've been problems since day one. It's freaking locomotives, you know. You know, you go on a freight railroad, they're running these older locomotives. They don't have all this computer junk in them, and they don't break down in the middle of the railroad, and they're hauling like 30 or 40 cars. It's simple. You gotta yank these computers out. I'm telling you, bypass everything. You know what I mean? And just have an alarm or whatever, or whatever, or it's overheating, whatever. So you know you can take it to Babylon, and then you can terminate it and get it out of the way. But to leave it here is ridiculous. But again, that's the way it is with computers. You know, back in the old days, old locomotives and old buses too, you didn't have these freaking computers shutting everything off. All right, you didn't have it. Just run them, and then the alarm, whatever. If it's overheating, you keep running it until you can get it somewhere. You know, I guess I am a little like Nice Bus. All right, I believe in, you know, you can't just leave it in the middle of it. If you have a problem, then you need to get it somewhere. You know.
The 718 train to Babylon is being delayed near Freeport.
They're going to set up, they're going to get a rescue engine, and they're going to couple the rescue engine and then tow this back to Jamaica. Piece of junk. Freaking piece of freaking junk.
The 721 train to...
Well, I guess this was the train that was canceled here. That train's going to be crowded. This is the one that broke down. 541 from Jamaica due to Patchogue. 649. Canceled at Bellmore due to equipment trouble. What a mess. What a freaking mess. These freaking locomotives, I'm telling you. They're junk. And Jano Lieber, you know they're junk. So he needs to, like, order new... We need to get new locomotives. All right? I don't care if we borrow them from somewhere. I know that these cars are only so you borrow some trains. What about the Mark trains? You know? We're so short equipment as it is. These things are junk, all right? These things need to be retired, in my opinion. Aren't the 500s DEs, though? Oh. So why can't they put it in electric mode? You know, like, oh, because it's only one, right? That's stupid. These things are pieces of junk. Day we got them. I'm telling you. This, you know. I mean, it's not going to screw me up too much. It is going to make my train late, however. We're going to be held now.
Train to Penn Station will arrive in 3 minutes.
3 minutes, but they're going to have to hold it for the 7:18. Unless this is going to create a huge mess because the main line is down. So you got to remember, the main line is down. So, yeah, pieces of freaking junk that they are. That's what these things are. Pieces of freaking junk. And honestly, they belong in a scrapyard. We need brand new locomotives. Not something that's specially designed, but something with a proven reliability record. Now we're being delayed because we got to wait for the westbound to come through. We have a single track, so everybody's going to be late. And this may screw up people who need to connect to the mainline shuttle at Babylon. Luckily, I've allowed plenty of time for myself to catch the 15 at Rockville Center. Like 50 minutes, 5-0. So, yeah, this is what you get with these piece of junk locomotives. 501. The computer probably shuts off the fuel for no reason, and then you can't get it fixed. Oh, it's running a little hot. Well, just run it to the end of the line. It's running hot. That's why I kind of like the classic cars, because back then they didn't have all these damn computers and all these machines. You just had raw machine, you know. You didn't have all these computers to interfere. You were in charge of its operation, not the computer. All right. You know, you drive a locomotive. It's overheating. It's overheating. Get it to the end of the line, and then you take it out of service. It doesn't drop mid-run. Runs a little hot. Maybe a little smoke comes out of it. You know, so what? So we're single tracking over here. See, it's the good thing about an island platform. Crossing the other side is not a big deal. So yeah, we're gonna be late. That's going east. I gotta go the other way. We gotta wait for this train to clear Wansaw, then my train will come. It'll probably be about 10 minutes late. There you go. There's your lemon locomotive. It's going to have to wait to get towed, and they're going to have to get a rescue engine, and they're going to hook it up to the back, and they're going to tow it back to Jamaica. There you go. Piece of junk. What kind of locomotive just stalls out? Yeah. A nice locomotive. These things are just like the freaking next gens. Oh, let's just stall out. You know? Just sorry, but when you think of a locomotive, this should not happen, all right? Locomotives should never, ever just shut down. All right? So, oh, man. There you go, folks. There's that wildfire smoke, by the way. We're just waiting for our train to come, and that will be it. There you go. 501 down in Bellmore. Fuel pump shut down. Pieces of junk these things are. I can't tell you how many times I've seen these things stall out. Ridiculous. What kind of locomotive just stalls out? At least they were able to get it into the station, I guess. At least it wasn't stuck in between stations. That they probably shut down, and then they probably were able to roll it to a stop. The thing is, at least when a bus breaks down, it doesn't tie up the whole road. This does. Imagine if they were doing single tracking. Oh, gosh. It's pieces of junk. I'm sorry, but a locomotive should be reliable, alright? It shouldn't just shut down in the middle of... I mean, you can go on YouTube and look. Locomotives stall out. And you hardly see any videos. Right? I don't think there are any of locomotives just stalling out in the middle of the railroad. Right? I mean, they can stall climbing hills, but I'm talking about actually shutting down. No, only these pieces of crap. Only these pieces of junk. I would like nothing better to see these pieces of junk deep sixed along with those freaking next gens and get some new locomotives. You know, yeah, I'm tired of dealing with junk. All right, junk belongs in the junkyard. Anyway, I'm sorry for those who like Orion 7 Next Gens. I don't. The pieces of junk. All right, along with these damn locomotives. And hopefully now I don't have a next gen going home. Here comes our train. So that'll wrap up the video from here in Bellmore. This train's probably going to be here, stuck here for a while. You have to get a rescue engine, and that takes time. So folks on the LIRR are going to be screwed tonight. Thanks for watching.